Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. In the last episode we completed the second chapter of the game, which was Reunion and Turnabout. So, quite a bit happened. I suggest you watch the last 6 episodes which cover that chapter. If you haven't, I'm sure these next few chapters will be confusing. We are going to be starting the next storyline in the game, which is Turnabout Big Top. So, if you guys are ready to start, we're going to get right into it. Okay guys, here we are, back again. We are going to be starting Turnabout Big Top. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. The world's greatest magician, the one, the only, Maximilian Galactica. Ooh. I can show you the world. Oh. Wow. Berry Big Circus. Circus entrance. Well, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet. That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly? It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rode a giant ball, not to mention that guy who flew through the air. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician. A magician. No, a magician. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits? I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls? I'm sorry. I guess in a sense, channeling spirits and magic could coincide in the same, since from my experience with dealing with the word magic is the explaining the unknown. So, unless you can explain how channeling a spirit works with science, it would be considered magic. Again, that's just my experience of the word. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Karain Village. So 4 months after the first storyline. And it was during that trying time that I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self. It's time to go. You're right, we can't miss the last train. Pearls, you remembered the train. Of course I did. But I don't really understand what everyone means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's gonna be spotless for the new year. Don't worry about it, really. You're going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's? Maybe. I am glad you get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. Pearly, look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick. Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. December 28th, 9/12. Wright & Co. Law Office. Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Oh, it's my phone. Hello? This is Nick, it's terrible! Maya, perfect timing. Things are terrible here too. Huh? The office is a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office? What are you talking about? Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV. The TV? Let's check in at the scene. Huh. What happened? Thank you. We're here at the Berry Big Circus. The Berry Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Berry Big Circus. That's the circus we went to, right? They're saying that there was a murder. Yeah, they arrested him too. Arrested who? Max! They arrest Max Galactica. Oh, wow. Maximilian Galactica, a popular magician who can fly through the sky at will. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max. Alright, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center. Huh? What? See you there. You've got plenty of time to clean up your office later. What? Guess I'm not cleaning up the office. Visitor's room. What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max? You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand. Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing. Fabulous! What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl! Such a fabulous understanding of events. What's with all this fabulous talk? Welcome to the visitor's room. It's Max, Nick! Look! It's a real Maximilian Galactica! Alright, sweetie. Pick a card. Any card. He called me sweetie. Nick. Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card. Any card. This one. Huh. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts. Ah, he got it right, Nick. Look, he got it. What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valuable possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. Max. Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time. Max, you should let Nick pick a card. I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are... Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Her driver? Whatever, hurry up and pick a card. Any card. I want this one. So, Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor room to visit me, didn't you? Yes, I'm your biggest fan. Fabulous! Absolutely fabulous! Thank you so much. Hey, what about my card? Think of it as a souvenir. Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling? I'm just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop Porcupine's head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay? Oh, yes! Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely cringe-inducing. Okay, we have 3 options. Max Galactica. Max, I was hoping you could tell me a bit more about yourself. Fabulous! I think we should get to know each other better too. Why don't you come sit next to me? There's a big piece of security glass between us. Oh, sweet Jeebus. What in the world? If only I could use magic, then I could make this wall disappear. What is this guy talking about? Anyways, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight. People nowadays, they get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, didn't you not? I did indeed. It was fabulous. I won the Magician's Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognizes that I am the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bust. It was a it was an amazing day. Wow, that is incredible. Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world. I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for most modest magician. You are signed to an exclusive contract with the Berry Big Circus, correct? That's the long and short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know? Magic is so fabulous you have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie. You're right. You're so right. However, the circus, it's a dinosaur, a thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there. Huh? What do you mean? That's why I signed the contract. That's why you signed the contract? Thanks to me, the Berry Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie? Yes? I made all the old crusty circus performances obsolete. But I kind of like the circus performances. Maya looks a bit down. Tell me what happened at the Berry Big Circus. Last night, the ringmaster was murdered. The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry? Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening, in his room. So then why were you arrested? Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on matters, that's all. Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is. She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster. Uh-huh. What did you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears. Maya, would you please ask him? What did you talk about with the ringmaster, Max? It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary. Salary? I am the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you? Yes? That's all you talked about? Of course! It was a fabulous chat. He's lying. Just fabulous. Just fabulous. Now he's got me saying it. What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape. I do want to see how this starts. Meeting with Russell. Last night, you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such? Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary. I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate the fees? I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Okay. So I guess for now, I go back to the office? Okay, Okay. I'm already stumped. Okay. Present. What is that badge? Is it used in a disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me? He isn't wasting his time, Max. You're... Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now. What is that? Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie? Because you've been arrested for murder. Don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously, because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. So, I'm the very big star of the Berry Big Circus. And that means I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what? Max, quit joking around. You've got to be pulling my magic wand. The police aren't really serious about all this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke. Look at Max. He's crushed. Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business. Yes? Sir, you're a lawyer, right? Oh, yeah, I'm an attorney. Oh, his makeup's running. Is that one of his eyelashes on his cheeks? Oh, no. Please help me. I didn't kill nobody. Didn't kill nobody? I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit, but a killer? That's insane. I could never. Max. I swear, I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay, I'll take your case. Really? Really? Thank you much. Y'all sure are nice folks. Max? Yes? What's your real name? It's Billy Bob Johns. What's the matter, Maya? He's really just a country bumpkin. I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie. Huh? Mr. Attorney. Yes? A few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentions it, I did take a card. It was the 10 of hearts, right? What? How did he got it right again? What can I say? You, too, have stolen some of my most valuable possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? Ha ha ha! I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he? All right, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick. Okay. Now we can go back to the circus entrance. Okay, here we go. December 28th, Big Berry Circus, circus entrance. We're here again. But this time we're here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. Let's find someone who might know something about what happened. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so we have the lodging house, the big top. Let's go to the big top. December 28th, Big Berry Circus Big Top. The circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience. Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults. I'm not doing any somersaults. Why not? You look like you'd be great at it. Why do I look like I'd be great at it? Somersaults? Nick? It wasn't me. Tiger! He's coming this way! Ah! And that's how I died. Nick, you're too young to die! Nick! Stay! Stay! Heal! I'm still here. I'm not dead yet. Nick! Nick! Are you okay? Scared you, didn't I? Regent is such a cute tiger, isn't he? What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. Don't what's the matter me. Nick, he almost died there. He wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly ever bites people. And besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky. Huh? You agree, don't you? I guess? Well, what do you mean you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Woohoo! Your costume. It's cute. I want to try it on. Costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not. Really? You're the best. Wow, the tables turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name's Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. When you put us next to an animal tamer, I bet we look really odd. Nice to meet ya. Oh, likewise. Hey Regina, what do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder? Uh-huh. My dad was murdered. Oh, I see. Wait, what did you just say? So the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. Why do you say you're sorry? Huh? Anyways, everyone was here practicing last night. Even your dad? Yes, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why did you do that? I was playing with Regent. Regent. So she was with that beast. That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead. For someone whose father was just murdered, she seems awfully perky. I wish she would tell us more about her dad. That's incredible that you're an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why? Huh? Regent isn't scary. He's cute. Ever since Leon died, Regent has been my best friend. Leon. Yes, Leon the Lion. Leon the Lion. Regent and Regina. Interesting name choices. Leon, he died? Yes, actually, he was killed. My dad killed him. What? Why did he do that? I'm not sure why he did it. It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. Let's see, what about this? What can you tell me? Okay, so that didn't really help me. Okay, let's go to the lodging house. Lodging House Plaza. This seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay. Really? So we might run into that stoogey clown here, right? He's so kooky. Ha, it's you two. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. How is it you guys always seem to know when I'm working a crime scene, pal? Because you're always working, Detective. Well, I'd rather not be always working. But with crime, you don't make your own hours. If I have to be at the circus anyways, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left. Nick, he complained! That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay? Okay. Do you know who the prosecutor will be in the court tomorrow? Of course, it will be Miss Von Karma. She isn't gonna hit me with her whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. When she shows up at the precinct, the sounds of that whip never ends, pal. Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma is really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about. Like who? Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course. You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home? Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't heard what happened to him? Nick won't tell me. Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore. He's not around? Nick, what does he mean, Mr. Edgeworth? Is he seriously dead? I can't believe this. I've seen gameplay of Edgeworth and what looks like multiple games. Are those prequels to this one? I don't understand. Why is Edgeworth dead? Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay? Nick. The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep, last night around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. A pretty sad way to go if you ask me, pal. It was rather cold. This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you are standing now. Ah! Surprised you, didn't I? I'm not laughing. Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal. Yep. It's pretty clear-cut as far as murders go. It was discovered quickly. But there was just one thing that doesn't quite fit. Ha! There's always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit. What was the one thing that didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal. Footprints. Footprints. Look at the picture of the crime scene. What's this? This wooden box under his body. No clue, pal. Some forensic experts took it back and are examining it now. And what's so mysterious about footprints? Calm down now. Take a look at the footprints in the picture. He was struck in the head, but he wasn't followed. How could he have been struck in the head? That's right, pal. The problem is the killer's footprints aren't there. Bingo! Where did the killer come from? And where did the killer run off to? Obviously, there's no way the killer committed this crime while flying. A flying culprit? That's why they picked Maximilian Galactica, because his performance is how he can fly. There's no way. Flying is impossible. That's right. Flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. Haha. What's with the hollow laugh, pal? I meant nothing by it, pal. Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info about Max out of him. So now we got a picture of the crime scene. Okay, I am out of things to talk about there. Let's go back to her. What about this? What can you tell me? Okay. I guess we're going back to the Lost Center. That's the ringmaster. It's a shame what happened. He was going to be like a father to me. Was Max going to be marrying Regina? Okay, back to the lodging, I guess. Oh, let's examine. This is the only place that the snow has been trounced upon. The murderer was sloppy, leaving all these prints all over. No. We're the ones who left the prints. An investigation can be a messy thing sometimes. What? I also slipped and fell in a spot over there. The other detectives all got a good laugh when the prosecutor whipped me. Thank God there was all this snow around to bring down the swelling. It's great to know that the police aren't worried about preserving the evidence. There's some evidence under the tarp over there. Hey, watch it, pal. The killer is behind that tarp. Ah! Gotcha. I was just kidding. Okay. Nothing to do with the windows. Air conditioning. This year I finally won an air conditioner. What? You didn't have an air conditioner? Did you ride your Triceratops to work too? What do you mean by won an air conditioner? You didn't buy it? I can't afford one of those things. But I got lucky and won it as a door prize at the annual police Christmas party. Oh, that's right. That was one of the cases last year. They really pay you peanuts, don't they? Peanuts? I don't even get paid enough for peanut butter, let alone peanuts. This thing. The safety light around the circus are kept on all night long, so they should have been on at the time of the murder. So he's saying the murder took place in the light. How strange. How strange indeed. Okay. So I've examined everything. Present. You flashed that badge at me so many times it doesn't work anymore. Why don't you try wearing a different badge every now and again? Well, I do have the Steel Samurai badge with me. How about that one? I'll only wear it if Detective Gumshoe carries a Steel Samurai police badge. Then it's a deal. I hear that Detective Gumshoe has that very badge. What? Don't look at me like that. You're making me nervous. Okay, I feel like I'm at another dead end. I've talked, I've examined. Oh, I didn't examine the circus. Look, that's when Max comes out during the show. I've got to admit, that was a pretty cool effect. We're planning for me to start coming out of the lion during the show. That's great, Regina. Yeah, I will ride on Regent's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. I want to try it too. I'll ride on Nick's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. Sometimes I wonder about this girl. Whoa, those lights are huge. I love lights. Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me. That's because everyone knows that you're cute. No, I'm not cute. You're cute. Me? Of course, I'm sure you'll make an incredible heroine. Really, you think so? Nick, did you hear that? Me, a heroine. What about Nick, Regina? Nick. He's no hero, is he? Ouch, thanks a lot, Maya. Okay, the ladder. A ladder. It's just a step ladder. What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. Oh, okay. Might have been worth arguing with her on this one. Rope. Hey, it's a rope. Probably for tightrope walking. That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. So no tightrope walkers. There doesn't seem to be anything here. You know, I've been meaning to ask you, what exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for? A bloody chainsaw, for instance. Well, there's definitely not one of those here. The seats are kind of far away, don't you think? They are, but it also means that lots of people can fit in the big top. He's right, we can fit 500 people into a show. 500? That's amazing! Flying around above many people is a real rush. At least that's what Max said. Okay, now I think I'm out of things to do. So, give me a second to figure out what I'm doing next. Okay, I am back, and I am forgetting one of the most crucial pieces that we're receiving as a new form of investigation. And that is, I can present profiles. It looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, a bad attitude follows you everywhere. He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad. But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal. It's not just his attitude. I've got proof, pal. He left something at the scene of the crime. One of his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat. Well, it does have a very classy decorative elements. Made to order hats, that is a symbol of Max's fabulousness, found at the crime scene. Max uses a cloak, silk hat, and white rose as his signature symbols. Pretty mundane, aren't they? Who cares if they're mundane? At least they're easy to understand. I must have hit a nerve. That's what he said. Who said? The eyewitness. Eh? Tell us about the eyewitness. Okay, let's see what we can get about some of these people. I've gotten affidavits from most of the performers at the circus. They're certainly a strange bunch of characters. You don't say. Well, not stranger than you, I suppose. That was cold. I'm sorry, I was just messing around. Okay. The eyewitness. So about the eyewitness. You know I'm not going to tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card. Oh well. Oh, I just remembered. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house. Why is that? No reason, just something I remembered to tell you. Must be because that's where the eyewitness is. Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal. Okay. Moe's room. Who's Moe? And that's funny because the last episode I just called was... the pronunciation I have it is eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which is funny because of eeny, meeny. And now we're in Moe's room. Who knew there was going to be such a connection? I wonder whose room this is. The name tag on the door says Moe on it. Guess he's not here. It's a real mess in here. My room's probably worse, though. Oh well, I give up. We'll have to come back later. Well, let's examine a few things first. Awesome! Look at these shoes. They're great. Forget the shoes. Great. Check out the great gag banana peel. You sure it wasn't Moe's snack lunch? Are you blind? Look at how many scratches there are on it. People are slipping on it. Okay. Clown equipment looks so funny. He's got a balancing ball, a unicycle, he's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken. Maybe he was a little too excited during practice? Who knows with that guy? Maybe it's part of the gag. Interesting. Nick, you can see the scene of the crime from here. You can even see that the ground has been disturbed. It's right in front of the window, about 30 feet away. I guess it wouldn't have been strange for someone to have seen the crimes from here. There's a string of carrots here. How strange. The carrots seem to come in all different shapes. Weird. I can't tell if Moe just likes carrots or if he's using them in some sort of gag. Look at the ceiling. It looks like someone punched a hole in it. You're right. I wonder what happened. I don't even want to imagine what's going on in here. It seems to be a voracious reader. Oh, Moe seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies, The Joke's on You, Treat Your Peons Right, and the classic, Funny Jokes Are Funny. Wow, Moe is very studious. The Joke's on You, huh? All those clown costumes lined up like that, I don't know about you, but it's creepy. Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible. It must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world. I almost forgot. What is it now? She better not want me to try one of these on. I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. We can display it in our office. In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. Okay. Moe's got an excellent pair of pajamas laid on his bed in an excellent manner. What? Those are pajamas? You mean those go on bed dressed? You mean he goes to bed dressed as a clown? Ew. Okay, that seems to be it for the examination. Okay. Circus entrance. Big top. What am I missing now? Okay, let's go present the profile here. It's Max! Hey, where is Max now anyways? You don't know? Nope. He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father. It's okay. Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal? Of course he's not. I'm worried about so many things right now. Like what? There we go. Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? Giggle. I'll tell you, Maya, but just you. Well, mumble mumble. What? Really? And then, mumble mumble. Oh my, that's incredible, Regina. Come on, Nick, there's no reason to pout. Don't worry about me. Regina told me that someone professed their love to her. Professed their love? Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica! Wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyways. And then, on the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well. Who was it? Someone named Trilo. Trilo. Apparently, he's a tenor who sings in the circus. Haven't met him yet. Regina seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus. She must have some sort of strange power over them. You're not kidding. 2 people in one day? Even I want to profess my love for her. Me too. She's so cute. Giggle. Okay, so now we have new information here. Hey Nick, look over there. What? There's someone over there. Excuse me. Hello? Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me. Me? Yes, you work at the circus, don't you? No, I'm just your everyday average Joe. An average Joe who just happens to hang out at the circus? I don't think so. Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying like a regular person would hang around the circus. He's lying like any regular person would hang around the circus dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya. Well, I just happened to be passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of carny. Not a carny, I'm a performer, actually. I'm a ventriloquist. Ventriloquist? I'm a Benjamin Woodman. Your last name is Woodman? Yes, that's right, but everyone calls me Ben. Ah, yes. That's your alias, right? I believe they call it a stage name. Okay, Ben. Let's talk to you. Excuse me, Ben. Yes? You mean me? About the murder. I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may. Really? I'm just a regular, normal guy. I don't know, this guy's so nervous. He's creeping me out. Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile. Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica. Max? He's not very nice. Did you just say that Max is not very nice? Ow, my head hurts. Yikes, I hope he's okay. Sounds like he just popped a gasket. Ben, so you're a ventriloquist. So he's able to throw his voice. I'm just a regular guy. You already told us that you were a ventriloquist. Oh, yes. Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that. I can't help it. He's making me nervous. Ben, would you mind showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist? Well, right now, why? He's contagious. Okay, so let's present this. Would you mind taking a look at this? I guess he won't be. Okay, what about the... No. Okay, what about... What about her? Well, you're just as helpful. What if we go back to Moe's room? Is he now in there? Okay, it seems like we're in Moe's room. Kablamo! Congratulations, you're the big winner! The 1 millionth visitor to the room of one Mr. Moe Curls, aka me! Earplugs. Must find earplugs. To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one. Did you get my joke there, right? I welched on giving you more than one. No. If it was funny, it's your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually last seen in Lansing. Catch my drift? Maya? This is like some Faustian nightmare. Come on, it was funny. Clowns are always funny in my book. In my book, they're just funny looking. You do sure have a great taste in clothes, girlie. Look at that garb. You look just like Greta Garb. Oh! I'm going home. No, Nick, you can't. You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two, but this stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to. Okay, I get it. But you have to admit, he is kind of funny. No, I don't have to admit that, because he isn't. Berry Big Circus. Could you please tell us more about the Berry Big Circus? It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time? And the hits just keep on coming. This circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry. 20 years, wow. Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TV, and bowling, there's just too much competition. But I love the circus. I love it too. That's why I've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us. Nick, he just made a joke. Laugh. Har 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 har. The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. Even when there's no customers, Even when there were no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees. I see. How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man? Moe? Wiggity, 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 what? Ugh. I'm sorry, Moe. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way? Let's talk about the murder. Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek? Of the crime! Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness to the crime. The ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show. New elements? When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts to get a bit stale. I realize that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit, old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth. But that make-believer makes things too far. That make-believer takes things too far. Make-believer? The magician. The one that thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean, one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him? Yep, he got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder? Go ahead. Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let these lips stay zipped. That's not fair. I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details. But only if you can get old Stiff Lipped here to make with the funny. Stiff Lips? Wait, do you mean me? Nick, you can do it. What's the matter? Just getting ready, okay? Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. At least his expectations are low. I wouldn't let him quit his day job. Yeesh, cut a guy some slack. At least it's funnier than Chuckles over here. It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry he's incapable of being funny, Moe. Okay. That night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw... Without question, without a doubt, it was the magician. That's all I saw, but it just proves how terrible that man actually is. He knows more about Max than he's letting on. Okay, so let's present Max's profile. He thinks he can kill the ringmaster. It's only just that he should die too. Moe! Sorry, I crossed the line, but he truly is a disgusting human being. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clonked Ben right over his head as hard as he could. Ben, the ventriloquist with the speech impediment. You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourselves. The cafeteria? Let's just say there's goatee. Gaudy? There's gotta be something interesting there. Ah, yes. The Berry Big Circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around. Thank you. This is an atlas. Oh, I kill myself. Really, I'm dying here. Coronary, coronary. Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Circus map. Okay. Let's keep moving. Move. How do we get... Oh, here's the cafeteria. Keep our cafeteria clean. Interesting. Ew, this place is gross. This must be because of last night. We didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. That reminds me, what was it that Moe said? He said that yesterday morning, Max clonked Ben over the head here. He also said that there's Gotti be something interesting here. What's Gotti be interesting? Don't ask. Okay. Let's examine. This is strange. There's nothing on top of this stand. Look here, Max is written on it. There must be his VIP table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You wouldn't be putting a 10-course meal on this. Well, you could still eat hamburgers, right? Keep our cafeteria clean. Doesn't seem like anyone ever reads this sign, huh? Maybe they should make it easier to understand. Clean it or die. Well, that would definitely make them clean up. That's funny. Clean it or die. The kitchen is over here. Everyone must be taking turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya's killer hamburgers. You'd try it, wouldn't you? No. This looks like something we interact with. A bulletin board for, bulletins. Doesn't seem like there's any useful clues here. Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read. Juicy. You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like message from the killer? Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. Okay, so that's non-interactable. There are dirty dishes all over the place. It must have been too hectic last night to clean up. You know I can't stand a mess, Nick. I think you and I should clean this place up for them. Why do we have to clean it up? 1, because I hate dirty cafeterias. 2, because 1 bears repeating. But this is a crime scene. We can't clean it up. We have to preserve it for evidence. You know I really hate dirty cafeterias. Not as much as I hate cleaning dirty cafeterias. What's this? It must be a juice bottle or something. Watch out, Nick. There's broken glass over the floor. Broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor. Do you think it means anything? There's Gotti be something interesting there? Huh? Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. An orange juice bottle was found broken on the cafeteria floor. The chair's been knocked over. That's what it looks like. It almost looks as if someone knocked it over in a struggle or used it for self-defense. Or maybe Regent just likes to eat his dinner in the cafeteria. It looks like they've left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder. They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? Look at all these dishes. It's making me hungry. Let's go get a burger out at one of the snack stands outside. Once we're finished with the case. Alright, Then let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go. Hooah! Where's the mute button when you need it? Okay. I think that's it. Nothing else seems to be popping up. Let's go. Let's go back to him. Okay, he doesn't want to talk. Let's go back to Moe. What do you think about this? Anything come to mind? Let's go back. Okay, new details. Max isn't here. He must be in questioning. I wanted to see a magic trick. He should be back in a little bit. I guess so. What do I do now? Let's present you with your father's profile. After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room. Yes. That door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened. Finally, some progress. Ringmaster's room. Big top, Ringmaster's room. This was the Ringmaster's room? This room belonged to the victim, which means it must be where Max met the Ringmaster last night. Now that you mention it, that's what he said. I wonder what... that's an interesting poster. A poster of Max? I want it, Nick, I want it. I want to get out of here. There's a lot of posters here, don't you think? There are indeed. So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they? Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones around here. But you didn't even notice I took one. Shari swiped one? Hehe. You're incorrigible, you know that? Emblazoned with Max's 3 fabulous symbols. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Just look at all the awards this circus has won. Like all county quiz champions, Ringmasters Association mini golf master, beer belly balloon bounce champ, pet grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could never have imagined. Look at all the stars on this poster. This must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances. Posters are the way to go, aren't they? What do you mean? We should make posters to promote our firm. Spine-tingling legal actions, mind-numbing legalese. You will say, wow. Or perhaps, hold it, don't miss out on a stunning life or death courtroom thrill ride. With those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic. I mean, I think they said it took the Titanic an hour to sink. And that's saying something. You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? A scrap of white paper is sticking out of the pocket. Huh. Where? Calm down, Maya. You can't go rummaging through people's coats. You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. This is where the ringmaster applied his makeup. It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example. This one says it is 100% all-natural organic mascara. And this one says sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime. The ringmaster must have really been concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual. Envelope. It's a table for guests. There's some paper scattered on top. Look at this. Max's salary is written on this piece of paper. Yikes! What is it? I didn't know that a magician... This salary is incredible. She looks like she's about ready to pass out from the shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much? Incredible, huh? You can say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The ringmaster signed and dated it. What's the matter, Nick? Max definitely got a raise. But this document is dated a week ago. I wonder why. There's mud caked on the table. Someone with terrible manners must have been up here on the shoes. Don't even think about it. I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am anyways? This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap. There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster. He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. Okay. Back to the big top. Back to the entrance. I think I have everything. Oh, it's my two sweeties! Welcome to the detention center. Did he just call me his sweetie again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fabulous. That's why we came to meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max. Let's make this absolutely fabulous.
Take that!
Here we go. I think I have enough profiles and content. Meeting with Russell. So we're gonna jump right to the green text. Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate? So if I present... It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous! Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you. Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie, that's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if this was some sort of problem. Perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about. Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the poster?
Take that!
You're showing me that so I can make it disappear for you, right? Please don't make it disappear. Perhaps you could share, well... Oh, the bottle! Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Well, where did you get that? The cafeteria. But you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. It fell and broke on the floor. He's still hiding something else. Max. What is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used this to... But Ben? You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? I have a feeling Ben's ventriloquism with the dummy insulted Max really harshly, and Max hit Ben on the head over it. And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous! You might as well be a magician. Whew. The truth is, yesterday morning, just during breakfast, we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet guy. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Why would you put up with that? Ill-bred? What are you talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her? Are you sure this is Ben we're talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad, and I had to tap him on his hard head. That's when the ringmaster called me, and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry his sweetie pie. What? The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie, and no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. What do you mean by shut him up? You don't know? You don't know, do you, sweeties? Trilo can't say a word, not without Ben. Trilo. The puppet. The ventriloquist's puppet. His real name is Ventriloquist. But a puppet doesn't talk. I know. That's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off at all the balsa... If that puppet started flapping off at the balsa, I'd be screwed. You hit him? You mean the ventriloquist's puppet? You are so smart, sweeties. Where did you hide him? What? Sweetie, you aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous! That should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trilo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trilo for me, do you, sweeties? No problem, none at all. Thank you, Max. You know, I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. Then don't go hiding puppets. This is odd. Huh, Ben's not here anymore. I wanted to ask him something. It's cold out, he probably went in the tent. Which is on our way to the ringmaster's room anyways. What do you think, Nick? I I wonder if we've been making any progress. Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress. But everyone loved the ringmaster, and there's no sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved, of course. And now Regina isn't here. I'm not saying how that's related. That is a little odd. Okay, look for a ventriloquist dummy. Looks the same as always, a great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if I took another poster. Will you stop it, poster pilferer? I'm just kidding. You know I already got one of those posters. You mean stole one of the posters? Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said he hid Trilo somewhere in this room. Trilo. Oh, the ventriloquist's puppet. There has to be something that's not checkmarked. Oh. All of these frames look the same. They almost look like thank you cards. It looks like every year the ringmaster makes donations to charity. To the Robot Clown Research Center. You're kidding, right? What? They may be perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. Nick, look at the photos lined up on the wall. It's like a guided tour of circus history. This is so cool. It seems like there's so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing at our office. We can put up pictures of all the clients who have been found not guilty. And what if we had a client who was found guilty? We'll just pretend like they don't exist. How's that? Nick, now you got me thinking about losing cases. Why would you do that? Look at all the cute trophies. Just look at all the awards. Like... There's something shoved under the bookshelf. That's Trilo. That's Ben's puppet. I think you're right. We'll give it back to him later. Why do I have to carry this thing? Okay. Now I have to find Ben. Is he in the cafeteria? Oh, hey, Ben. Hello. Hello to you, too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree? Yeah, I do indeed. Okay. This will probably fix the conversation. Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yes, that's mine. Here you go. Trilo Quist returned to Ben. Alright, Maya, let's get going. It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben. Okay. So, Nick, where are we going next? Let's see. Maybe we should talk to the clown. Hey, wait! Who said that? What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wrench! What's your problem anyways? Don't you know how to properly greet someone? But Ben? Is that you, Ben? No. I would never. It was me. Yeah, me. Down here. You're Trilo? That is Mr. Quist to you, sir. Learn some manners before you blurt out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect. Not again. Mr. Quist, is that better? No! Look at me when I'm talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for an attorney. Trilo, we talked about insulting people. Oh my god! But he was mocking me! Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal. I'm sorry, Trilo. Nick, what just happened? Trilo is still a puppet, right? Hey, who do you think you are calling me a puppet? At least now we can talk to him. Tell us what you know about the murder. You talking to me? I said you talking to me? Don't look at him when you're talking to me. Ventriloquist, you behave, young man. Shut up, Woody! What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they offed the old man? I guess so. No need to make such a fuss about things. That old mutt paid us all peanuts. Trilo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet. Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now? These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? Okay. I'll talk. Gramps got clobbered over the head. Let me lay it out for you. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hand up my pants. Your partner? You mean Ben? Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off for me, will ya? He's just another one of the dorks around here. Oh, my. But I'll be fair. In this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna. Your Madonna? This is very interesting. Regina, my lovely Regina, she is stunning, right, Ben? Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far. You'll have to excuse him. He does not understand of what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty, hence why I shall marry her. Marry? The ringmaster got knocked upside his cheap head by that flying fraud. You mean Max Galactica. Why do you say that? Trilo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that. Straighten up? I'm made of wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened. You were there? If you're that interested, then I'll let you in on the facts. You're going to marry Regina. That's right, she doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she? I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled. Well, I don't care, it is my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched. I know you think that, but what? I gave her a special gift. I gave her a wonderful gift of song. You gave her a song? Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me. I want you to touch me. I want you to kiss me. I want you to... The rest is private. Well, the melody is pretty good. But those lyrics, I think they need a little work. Who asked you? I'm the artist here. Thanks. Now that Trilo's here, does that mean you can talk normally now? Hey, buttface! Ah. You must be looking forward to tomorrow. Aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all. Trilo. Enough jibba jabba. Let's get to court already. Hey, wait a second. Nick, what's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. Okay. Now what do we've got? What in the world happened with Ben and Trilo? Oh no, now what? Yow! Ah! Oh, I think I just lost my attorney badge. Welcome back, Nick. That monkey... Ah! My badge! That monkey stole it! What? Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You looked so completely dumbfounded. Regina! You! That monkey! Hey, no need to get angry, okay? But my attorney's badge. Don't worry, I'll help you out. Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge, how can I flash it? By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. His name is Money? The monkey is called Money. Yes. Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get it back? I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems. She makes a great clown too. Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. That's pretty funny. Well, I guess I'll just have to find where Money disappeared to. I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Moe. He might know. You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I'm on friendly terms with. He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see. Go to Moe's. I guess it is time that I revisit that kooky clown. Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben? You mean the guy that's always hanging around Trilo? What do you mean, hanging around? Well, he was there when Trilo told me that he was in love with me. Trilo told you he was in love with you. Yes, he did. Kinda cute, don't you think? He's so smart, and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But what about Ben? What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trilo. Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of the circus. Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? Nope, that won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick? Yeah. Max and Trilo both said otherwise. They said they asked for her hand in marriage. But Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. So I guess Trilo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's going to propose to me? I'm so confused. What about you, Maya? What? Who do you think I should go for, Max or Trilo? Wait. You do realize that Trilo is a puppet, huh? I don't care if he's a bit stiff. Oh boy. People of the circus are weird. I guess that's why they call them carnies. Carnies are weird. Let's go back to Moe. Oh dear. Huh, Detective Gumshoe took off already. Probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. Okay, at least I don't have to bump into him anymore. Moe. Lodging house, first floor. Moe's room. Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Wright all the time! It's alright to be wrong every now and then, right? See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find its audience. So, what can I do for you? Did you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Pull up a chair or maybe just pull my finger and let me have it. We're going to get the same sound effect either way, aren't we? How'd you know I pull a whoopee cushion from the chair? You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? So about Regina. Regina is such a pure, innocent child. She's such a cutie, too. She was born and raised in the circus, you know. But that means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top. Sounds like Pearly. For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality. She lives in a dream world. Oh no! Now I was ready to be like, oh, Regina, haha, she's delusional because of the puppet. She really is delusional. She grew up thinking that Trilo is a real person. She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. The funny thing is, that all seems normal to her because it is her everyday life. I guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist's puppet. Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. A clown sees life simply without complications. Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money? Ha, yes, Money. He stole my attorney's badge. Well, Money does love shiny objects. Makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him. Why is that? Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right? Exactly! Bravo! Bravo! Enough joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family. Then who does he belong to? I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying. You mean right now? Of course! Shall we go? Should we go with him now or wait? Let's go with Moe. Lodging house. 3rd floor. Acro's room. This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place. Acro's room. Acro? He's an acrobat. It seems like he's not around today. That's a big pile of junk over in the corner. I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there too. Just be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff. Thanks, Moe. See you later. A monkey who takes care of Acro habitually gathers all sorts of shiny objects. Okay. So, holy cow! There's a fork and a mirror. Everything's shiny. There's even a real cheap-looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this. It's a trophy, and it's really heavy. Nick, I found it. Your badge. It's right here. Attorney's badge. Returned to its rightful spot on lapel. Thanks, you really saved me. Huh. What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah, check this out. It's a ring. There's something engraved on it. From T to R. Trilo to Regina? Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation. You think we'll win in court tomorrow? Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Moe will be a witness in court tomorrow. Moe and maybe the puppet. Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we've got a magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. To be continued. Well, that took far longer than I expected, but that is because I actually hit some dead ends. Some real pesky dead ends. Real pesky dead ends that required profiles. I am so not used to how to present new information to get new information in this version. Ugh. Okay, guys, that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked what you saw, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Mash the like button and subscribe if you have not for more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney content. Next time, we're going to be starting the trial of Maximilian Galactica, or Billy Bob Johns. Billy Johns? No, Billy Bob Johns seems to be the right phrasing of that. Whew. We know that Franziska von Karma is going to be the prosecutor, which means that it's going to be another battle. At least she's going to fit in with the circus theme, I guess. Anyways, guys, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Later!